Hey guys, I'm gonna show you guys the minute details of an overshoot. Unlike my other videos where I just showed you the general idea and the philosophy of an overshoot, I'm gonna get into the tiny details that a lot of other YouTubers miss. So I learned this through basically fighting and playing with players who are a lot better than I am, and there's a lot of them out there. And I think this minute detail is going to help you out a lot. I'm also going to show you later on how to avoid having this happen to you. Okay, the basic idea is when an enemy is on your 6 o'clock, get him closest to you as possible. After getting him closest to you as possible, make sure you're just underneath him so he pulls his nose up, and you can pull your nose up with him and shoot him down. That's it. I mean, it's easy said than done, but we're gonna go and do it right now. So I'm trying to maneuver him into a position where he's close to me but he's just above me. Notice what I did wrong there. I had my I had my fighter inverted. So I'm gonna go up for a couple of shots and set him up again. Even though he got the energy advantage, I'm gonna set him up again. We're gonna do this against the Spitfire too, but differently. Now here we go. He's coming in. I use my roll rate, and this time I'm not gonna go inverted. I'm just gonna avoid him using my roll rate. Get him close. Get him close. As soon as he pulls up, I pull up. Now, against the Spitfire, what I'm doing is I'm doing a split S, throttling down, and then I'm going to using my roll rate and my flaps to get him close to me. And once again, he's going to be just above me, and he's going to pull his nose up, and we're going to get in his tail. I just maneuver out of his gun sight. He pulls up, I pull into him. Now he's on the defense. Usually good Spitfire pilots will eventually get on your 6 o'clock, so you can use this maneuver to slow them down and then drag them low. Remember, your engine performance is a lot better than theirs at low altitudes. A lot of people say that their engine performance is better. It's not their engine, it's just the fact that they can turn better. So notice, you guys could go back on the replay and just play it slowly on what I just did. Now, this here, what I'm going to show you is how to use the same kind of psychology but against the enemy who's got a lower state of energy. In this case, with this Spitfire, altitude and speed. But from his point of view, he thinks that I'm almost at his same altitude. I'm probably at the same speed as he is. So you can actually use this against an enemy. But remember, only do this when you 100% know that you're faster than the enemy. If you do this and the energy stayed the same, you're gonna get shot down. So in this case, he turns, I pull up, and he pulls up as well. But because my energy state is so much more superior than his, he can't do anything. There we go, he's done. Now, once again, in this scenario, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys when you do overshoot, how to survive that probably millisecond or a second or two to get away from your enemy so you can survive. And one of the things that you have to learn is not to pull up. Instinctively, as soon as you overshoot an enemy, you want to pull out, because you know it just feels safe doing it. And I'm going to show you what to do when you overshoot the enemy. Now, this Spitfire pilot's pretty good. He knew what he was doing, and I'm gonna overshoot here. Unlike what happened to the last two enemies when they overshot, I'm gonna keep a straight line. That's it. It's simple as that. Just keep that speed up in a straight line, and then you got him. It's all about when to do what maneuver. So it's never going to be, you know, always do this, always do that. This is how you should BNZ, this is how you should dogfight. It's always when you got to do the right maneuver. Notice in this case, because he turned so much, I know he'll waste a lot of energy. Now I can go up, where before I had to keep my speed up on a straight line. So remember, if the enemy does a flat turn, go straight up. If the enemy doesn't do a flat turn and he's sort of near you, keep your speed up. It helps you, in, you know, your survivability goes up. So this is what I want to show you guys, the little minute details that can help you out long term. Right now, all I'm doing is just basic BNZ. And to BNZ, you don't exactly need altitude all the time. What you need is making sure you got a lot more speed than your enemy. You're gonna find in this video right now, in this scenario, you're gonna find myself above him, then you're gonna find myself below him. But it doesn't matter where I am, as long as I have a lot more speed than he does, and I'm not doing these flat turns. I'm always doing high yo-yos. I'm always going up, always keeping my speed up. I have the advantage. Like right now, this B25 forces me down, but because I have gathered up so much speed, even though he's above me, he can't do much because he's slow. So remember that BNZ isn't all about, you know, this generic style of fighting. It's just all BNZ is all about energy. So notice he's turning. Oh, I thought about it and I just went up, straight up, and he can't you know, follow me up. So I just ignored that B25, and there's really nothing too much he can do to me. He turns, I go straight up. So hope you guys have an idea of what to do and when to do it now, and I hope you guys get better. See you guys later.